Alright, so yeah, like I think Journey to Nowhere is the best card in the pack. The rare is pretty medium. This is not good. This is alright. This is not very good. Then out of all the commons, like this is solid. This is good. This is decent in some black archetypes. This can be occasionally good, and the rest of it's pretty shit. Like Rising is borderline play. I mean, it's playable in some decks, but I'm always gonna take the Journey to Nowhere. And then on the wheel, I'll just be thinking, like, if any of these cards wheel, then like, I guess this. But I'm not really going to get much information out of this pack. I'm just going to take the white card, and yeah, I mean, I'm just passing, I guess, like a green, a land, one black card. I mean, there's not much information that I'm giving here because just the pack's not great. Okay. A lot more options here. Probably uncommon taking out the pack or normal rare. I think a normal rare. There's one thing in this set, like a lot of the rares are green, so that's something like opponent might, or person to the right might have taken a green card. In this pack, this card's fine, this card's strong, this card's good, this card's good, this card's good. I'm going to take the Mystical Tether because I've taken a white card, so I'm just going to try cut white and see how it goes. Proper Command solid, this is solid, but it just makes sense to take the same one. I guess the next card maybe I'll take is Hello Alchemist. I mean, I'd probably take Desert Dew because I have a strong preference towards black, but this is probably the next best card. This one's alright. Okay. So, I mean, Honest Rutstein's great. This pack's quite a bit stronger. This card's solid. This card's alright. This card's alright. I'm going to take the Tether. Again, not much information can get out of this pack. The boundings Felidar wheels, I guess, white's super open, but I don't really value this card too highly anyway. Yeah, so now we have decisions to make. I'm not going to take any of the white cards here, they're too medium. Sterling Hound is probably quite weak as well. So then it's, I probably don't want to take the Outcaster because it's kind of weak and like it's not good in green-white because green-white's all about mounts. I mean, it's not going to be bad there, but it's not going to be a reason for me to take the card. You can take Stagecoach Security as the white card, I guess, probably over this. This is probably the best blue one. I mean, I could take either blue cards, but I know blue-white's one of the weakest archetypes. So I'm just going to take the Rooftop Assassin. In this set, it's not good to take green unless you start with like a really strong green card, usually. Okay, so there's like two main cards I'm looking at. Like I'm looking at the Baron, I'm looking at Prickly Pear. I've just taken a black card. I like black-white as an archetype a lot. So I'm just going to take the Baron over the land. This card's quite strong. I don't know, it's not good in stats, but like the games that I played it is quite good. Okay, yeah, so it looks like we have a pretty open lane for white-black. Like, Outlaw Medic's a great card in black-white, but pretty bad in all the other ones. So I'm happy to take it here. Wow, Intimidation Campaign is a really good card. Really solid card. So is the Eartha Joe. I'll probably take Eartha Joe. This is pretty weak. The rest of them are pretty weak. It's just these two are usually quite strong surprises on the pack. I mean, I could take this and splash. I'm more likely to play it. I mean, I've only just got into black here, and all my strongest cards are white, so I'm just gonna pass it. This is a splash option. I guess I'll just take the third Mystical Tether. I mean, it's solid. This is best in green-white. Not really great in black-white, but it's playable black-white. There's the Corrupt Conviction, but that's Philly. You can always get some number of them. So the Mind Raider wheeled, this wheeled. But I was never going to get much information out of this pack. I guess I might end up being white-reds. Maybe this card would be fine. don't know. Could take the locomotive, could take the gold pan. They're all kind of filler at this point. It doesn't really matter too much. Okay, I'll just take another mine raider. This I guess I'll take the skullduggery. Probably more likely to be the blue. Definitely take the hound here. Yeah, so Frontier Seeker is just a great card. It does mean I'm going to start prioritizing mounts a little bit higher now, because I want this to have some modality. I want it to be like either a creature or land, not just always a land. So any white mount's going to go up in priority. I'm pretty happy with how the first pack went. Like, this is pretty solid. I cut white very heavily. Like, I passed almost no white cards. So I'm expecting to get like lots and lots of white cards if they're open to my left, like 1, 2, even 3 seats down. I didn't see much black either, and like the other color is not really important. I'm not committed to any other color. Like, I have a couple black cards, but well, now I am a little bit more. Definitely interested in black-white now. I mean, I like black-white. I had a couple, but if strong red cards came, then I'd probably go towards that. I mean, I might even play OTJ, splash that. It's a good card to splash, because it brings 2 bodies, so even if you're behind on board, you have a chump blocker or something. Campbell is just solid. A few more options here. I think I'm going to take Prosperity Tycoon, which is a good card. But there's option to take land to commit a crime, but probably not really in that at the moment. Link Breaker as well is usually good in black-white. I would probably play like the first or second copy in this deck, even without any payoffs yet. The cards that make this really good are the one that lets you draw 2 cards if you sack a creature and then the Lawbringer. Hearse is interesting. I'm probably not gonna. I don't know. I've not played with the card before, but I'll probably play the first stage co-security. This, I guess, would be a sideboard card. I don't know. Some people like it because it can make crimes with it, but I'm not really about that. Yeah, that's super good. Lots of blue, lots of red. Medic should be good here. Like, I'm not really going to be aggressive. I have lots of removal, and I can just grind with like Baron. Like, Baron gives you such good a late game. So if you have removal and slow stuff, like that's the synergy that you kind of want. Yeah, and I can even take the second Baron here. I might just take the Jagged Barons though. Maybe let me splash Earther Joe. But at the moment I have 12 cards, 13 with the Keykeeper. So I'm probably gonna make like not really have any filler. The second Baron is definitely a little bit sketchy. That's why I'm not taking it. If it didn't have Baron already, I would definitely pick this. But this card's kind of, the rest of them kind of medium. Yeah, none of these cards are great. You can take the Townfolk, you can take Raven. Townfolk probably going to be better in this deck. I don't really have any crimes with this. Usually do like Raven quite a bit though. Yeah, I might just take the gold pan. I played it occasionally. This pack's weird because I did cut like white super heavy and I'm not really getting any white. So maybe it's just not opened, but yeah, lots of blue. That doesn't really matter what I take at this point. Okay. This Fake Your Own Death's quite a good card as well. I'll probably take the first one actually. In this archetype especially with like Outlaw Medics and stuff. Okay, Link Breaker Wield. Yeah, so I'm probably like, this is an example of a deck where I wouldn't say I'm going to have any filler cards. And I can even play that one. Oh, this card's great. And loads of good cards for me. Like, Blood Hustler's great. Vadmir's great. Unfortunate Accident's great. Outlaw Medic. I'm going to be happy to play like 4 or 5 copies of this card in this deck. This card, I guess, maybe not playing. I'm probably playing this because of Champ Blockers. This card's just good. This one, usually, 1 copy is good in black decks. I mean, these cards are all like pretty optional. Just moving them to the sideboard for now. Wow. Guess 3 Glamour is just an amazing card. It's not going to be that great in this deck, but I really like that card. I'll add these cards back later. Definitely take the Glamour. Prosperity Tycoon's nice as well, and maybe even Inspire Advantage would be the next one. Wow, we could take another Tether. Not sure I like it, but there's nothing else going on here for me. There's the Lullaby as well, and my deck's going to be very defensive, but I think the Tether's just a better card. This has been unfortunate so far because while we've got a lot of great removal, we just haven't seen any of the good black-white payoffs. And like removal, when you have a card like Next to Becoming in your deck, like you just want to slow the game down and play lots of removal, so it's fine. But maybe I don't even play Fake Your Own Death. These are definitely all the cards I'm playing. I guess maybe not the Link Breaker, but these ones I am. Another Baron. Not sure about it. But then now, like, what else am I taking? This is just a 4/4 with lifelink. 4 mana. Take the Bighorn, probably better. I mean, it plays alright with Baron. It's kind of close between these two. Yeah, I guess I'll just take the Baron. Skullduggery, could take the Mesa. Well, ideally at this point I'll work out whether I want to play Earther Joe. I probably am playing Earther Joe, so the Mesa makes sense. But yeah, definitely taking the Outlaw Medic. Okay, that's good. Really nice one. Do need a good 3-drop. It's the last possible point. Well, it plays really well Glamour as well, this card. Wow. I said I'll play all 4 medics. I'm going to play all 4 medics. And like, you can see this deck has just a really coherent plan. Like, it's hard for them to attack. You have good blockers. You're going to play a long late game, and then you're going to play your Nexus Becoming. And it's going to be hard for them to get through. Probably Fake Your Own Death is better, even just a couple copies. I probably won't play Earther Joe here. Don't think there's a need to. And I mean, I have, like, in this deck, I have only got to play 4 cards as, like, I guess any kind of filler, but these ones are really, I want all of these cards, so pretty happy. Probably this is the 3. I'm not really going to be aggressive. I kind of want to have small creatures for the Glamour. Because sometimes if you play like a 3-drop and then they play like a 3-drop and you want to cast your Glamour on turn 4, it's really awkward. Like, so you want 2 power creatures for Glamour. Okay, so I could even play 18 lands here, because I have such strong late game with Baron and this. I might play Former Posse. Just, again, because I'm going to be so good at dragging the game. I could play 18 lands even. Yeah, like in this kind of point, you wanna you wanna work out how your game's gonna play out. Like I'm gonna play Outlaw Medic on turn 2 and then curve into Mystical Tether, and then I don't even know if I want to play this on turn 4 often. There's gonna be turn 6 play like quite often, so I could get value with Outlaw Medic. Probably will play the first Victory in Death. I do want some kind of instant speed stuff. Skullduggery probably makes my medics really strong. And what's a card I don't usually play. Probably played the first one here. I do probably need another 3. I think I'm going to go for Sterling Hound just to guarantee or help me hit land drops. It's going to be important. And then I'm playing either one of these two. I mean, Eartha Joe is usually a lot better, but if I'm casting this for like X equals 6 with Baron in play, might be better. Although I do have Getaway Glamour, so blinking this is quite strong. It's probably Eartha Joe. Maybe I don't even know if I play both Barons. I mean, I have probably not double splashing. I mean, playing 2 off color, I'm probably just going to play 1 mountain. Yeah, I think I like this. I could play more 3s, I could play the Stagecoach Security. But this deck's not really about security in the way that Black-White usually is. Because I'm just going to win the games with discard. Like, I'm not going to flood, I'm going to kill all their stuff. Campbell's going to help. Yeah, Eartha Joe, Getaway Glamour. I don't need any of these. Yeah, again, I'm not going to play Townfolk because it plays poorly with Glamour. Because you can't really kill the bigger stuff if this gets big. Then again, like, this deck doesn't really, apart from the Barons, like, they can't really point spot remove or anything early. I'm kind of 2-for-1ing at every point, especially with medics. So then I play Mesa, this, and then the good thing is I'm going to see a lot of cards. I'm going to grind, so I only need to play like 3 sources, and I'll see it most of the time. I don't want to sacrifice consistency, so I'm going to need 9 white sources for sure, because I always want to have this medic. And then 7 black is going to be, 8 black is going to be the minimum. And that's it. I guess I could play 1 less Swamp Action. I don't have many black cards, but I will stick with this.